With the economy still lingering in a slump, home redecoration doesn't always top the list of priorities. But one designer's out to prove that with a little effort and a little cash, you can transform your home on a budget. Nate Berkus rose to fame as Oprah's go-to design guy, and now he's taking a page from Martha Stewart's playbook. He tells ABC's Juju Chang how you can revamp your home at recession prices.
These were bracelets that I bought in South Africa.
At home, designer Nate Berkus surrounds himself with things he loves.
Oh, they go up here.
Yeah,
okay,
which are still
I see.
too big for you.
They're for a linebacker.
Things that hold meaning.
A framed note from Oprah. That was the first note that she ever wrote me. This is actually a Louis Vuitton mini suitcase.
Oh my God,
Isn't that funny?
It's exquisite.
Yeah.
And right alongside those priceless artifacts are swanky, affordable home furnishings that the 41-year-old home makeover guru and former Oprah protege designed himself for Target.
And it's at a price that everybody can afford. From the bedding to the chevron pattern duvet, snakeskin finishes, sort of jewelry for the home.
A lot of people would say, oh, it's schlocky or it's cheesy or you're selling out.
Can you tell the Target piece on this table?
Where's
I
the
did
Target
not set
piece
that
on
up
the,
for you.
Where's the Target piece on the
This
table?
is from Target, so this is part of my collection.
In his new book, The Things That Matter, Nate illustrates his simple design philosophy that no matter how much money you have, the objects in your home should tell your story.
So should we all become hoarders?
No. Here's the thing. I have a theory about this. If you don't know what's in your home, then by my definition, that's bordering on hoarding. If you appreciate what's in your home, you can be a minimalist and really love everything you've assembled in your space.
Berkus recently transformed his New York apartment into a work of art worthy of next month's Architectural Digest. But his attention to detail sometimes borders on the obsessive.
I'm Nate Berkus. I decant my eggs.
Exactly. So Juju read in my book that this was going to be something, and to prove it, this is how my eggs look, because I don't like the styrofoam container. And
He says he was always thinking about design, even as a boy growing up outside Minneapolis, sharing a room with his brother.
As a young child, arranged and rearranged your room.
I shared my room with my brother, and I ruined his life, essentially. He was like a normal child who didn't want to put his laundry away, and I would stage fits and have like breakdowns, and finally I would just clean up after my brother every day too.
That's the best damn job I ever saw.
Berkus became famous helping Oprah transform homes on her daytime talk show for 10 years.
You know, Fernando isn't here anymore, although that's a really hard thing for me.
But it was the infamous tsunami that struck the coast of Sri Lanka that changed his life forever. Nate was on vacation there with his boyfriend Fernando when the wave hit.
We felt the water surge again, and he looked at me and said, "It's not over." And I felt his hand slip away, and sorry.
Nate reached deep into his psyche to find the heart of a survivor.
You lost arguably the love of your life.
That implies that I'll never have another. Really, the term survive means to not only have had that experience, but actually to open yourself, open your heart, open your mind to moving forward in the world. And I think that honors his memory. He would not want me to be pining away for him as the only love of my life.
What did you learn about yourself?
I always believed that if I witnessed anything, I would be the person shaking in the corner, sort of paralyzed. But I functioned. I was giving medical help, treatments, like help clean wounds and tie off things. It really shocked me that I had that in me, because I never thought I would be that guy.
Nate not only survived, he seemed determined to thrive. He was an early supporter of The Help and worked to turn it into an Oscar-nominated movie as one of its executive producers.
And I read probably 3 or 4 books a week. I read the book before it was published, and I thought, this is a great story. This is exactly what I'd like to be affiliated and connected with. I was so proud of the movie. I actually am working on a second film based on a novel.
He was dabbling in Hollywood, all the while hosting the Nate Berkus Show out of New York, which ran daily for 2 seasons till it was canceled earlier this year.
A lot of people think, oh, your show was canceled. That must have been horrible for you.
No, I didn't see it that way. I don't think I was particularly well suited to that. I love television. I believe in the power of television, but I'd like to do it in a way that is much more edited, much more focused.
But for now, he's focusing his energy on building his empire off-screen.
Do you see yourself dethroning Martha Stewart someday?
I wouldn't be sitting here with you if it hadn't been for Martha Stewart. She was the first person who really empowered people with ideas and got everyone in the country fascinated by design. That to me is like all the stuff swirling out there of who's going to dethrone Oprah. You know what? No one.
So you could never come to my house.
Why?
Because it's so messy and not perfect like yours.
So here's the thing, I don't judge other people's homes.
And yet, in looking for love, Nate admits he's pretty picky.
Bad taste is tough. Bad taste is tough.
So you'd never date a guy with bad taste?
Well, no.
For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in New York.